Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm here, but I just cannot see my presentation here. I don't know what happened.
Can you share your screen?
Yeah, I'm trying to, but something is not actually working, and I'm not happy because of it. But what can I do right now?
Wait.
Let me.
Just a second. If it's from our side, let
Oh,
us
okay,
just...
okay. It's here. It's here.
Okay.
It's here. No problem.
Okay.
We're here. Okay.
Great.
So you're seeing the screen?
Yes.
Great. First of all, I would like all the best to Marco and Maria. It was really touching for me. But okay, let's start totally another topic. So I'm Carla Ferreri. I'm CEO of the Gepek. It's carpooling for packages platform. What we are doing, the problems we are solving. Maybe the best thing is that I tell you how it all happens. So I will basically go through some real life scenarios. So also like a startup previous, it's also in the family, but the founders are my brother and me. And our mother went to a seaside. It was like 3 or 4 hours from Zagreb. And you know, she's a really like stylish lady, and she packed all her stuff like shoes and dresses, a lot of shoes, a lot of dresses, but she forgot her blood pressure medicine. And when she went there at the seaside, she called me. It was Friday afternoon, and I went to the postal office, and the best delivery time I got, it was Tuesday. And then I went to DHL, it was Friday afternoon. Actually, I was willing to pay whatever they asked me. I just needed a fast delivery, but it was not an option at all. The Monday afternoon was the best time. So my brother is Italian, you know, he's always solving his mom's problem. And then he called a friend of a friend who happened to drive in that direction. And actually she got her medicine in only a few hours. Basically, the next day idea for Gepek was born, as he's working in logistics, I'm in IT. And now we have a community in Croatia of 4,000 users. After we launched this MVP, a lot of small agriculture producers contact us, because especially now during pandemics, you know, everyone in the cities, we all want to eat healthy. And for them, it's really not the same if they deliver a salad. The salad basically needs to be fresh. So if you are delivering in only 2 hours or if you're sending it with postal office in 2 days, you cannot measure it. And on the other side of supply chain, of course, you have drivers, especially now. I don't know, in Croatia, the liter of gas is €2. It's totally crazy now. You know, everyone wants to share costs, especially commuters from work to work, students, and etc. So those are the problems we solve in real-time examples. Of course, we as a platform, we are promoting green logistics. We are using existing resources. So basically we are diminishing CO2 emission. And also we are always promoting to our users towards our media, Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn, that they pack really light. You know, when you are ordering anything online, you have a plastic in a plastic, then those really bubbles that it's really good for your nerves, but not so good for environment. And we are always, you know, encouraging our users to package really, really light. Of course, in the future, we will give incentive for electric car owners. To sum it up, why now? Package market is growing rapidly. There is a recession, unfortunately, and need for new revenue. We are promoting eco-friendly model, agro needs fast delivery. Erste Bank did a survey in Croatia. It was actually before pandemic, and the result was that 74 of respondents would share cost while driving. Now I'm sure the percentage is even higher. So the both markets are rising. Package market is rising, even 30%. Share market is also rising. So even if you take a small amount of it, the project is profitable. There are a lot of, let's say, companies who are dealing with packages right now, but we are the only one who implemented carpoolers and let's say even long distance delivery. The only one who is actually doing the same job as we are some specific Facebook groups, but we don't see them really as competitors, but mostly as early adopters, and actually they are. In only a few months of going live, we now have this MVP. We have more than 4,000 users, and we already did deliveries to Austria, Germany, Slovenia, Ireland, even to Italy. We are supported by the biggest unicorn in this region, Infobip. We are part of their Infobip startup tribe, and we as a team, we are all seniors. We'll have 20 years of experience in logistics, business development, IT, design, and financials.
We'll continue with the questions from the jury, and just a reminder to the jury, please do complete the score card sheets and send them.
I have a quick question just on your pricing model. Can you maybe walk through how you guys are, and if you're revenue positive at this point? It's a great traction so far.
Yeah, it's a great traction. Actually, we are now we launched this, let's say, MVP because we really wanted, to test the market and to implement lesson learned for further expansion. We did have some, let's say, smaller B2B revenue, but now for C2C customers, we are not taking revenue because we are now launching the better platform with e-commerce in it and everything. And about the pricing, so the model is similar. I don't know if you ever used to BlaBlaCar, like BlaBlaCar plus packages minus people. So basically, the drivers are setting the price, and the package senders are searching the drivers, and then they are basically picking the best match or the driver with best grades. And we will only take a percentage, like fee. And also, of course, the platform is very widespread. Even today, we had meetings with insurance companies. We had today also a meeting with a telco company, because they all see this platform as a ground base for maybe promoting their services.
Hi, Carla. I have a quick question around your go-to-market strategy. How are you planning to expand to new territories?
So we are now in Croatia. We are basically we are doing market research, and for next territory, the first thing that we will do, what we find out now in market testing. The good thing is to first contact these, let's say, agro hubs, because they really need this fast delivery. And this will be our grand platform. And also, even now, we have, let's say, when you say market expansion, one day I just put by accident, because we wanted, just to test the market in Croatia, but by accident I put an Facebook ad in Serbia also, because I wanted to test something. And in 2 hours we got a few of more than 10 users from Serbia. So I think especially in a time of recession, it's something that both parts from this supply chain market just need. I mean, it's a win-win situation for everyone, I think. Of course, we will need to invest in advertising and all that. I mean, it will be a huge expense for us, but I think it's a platform that everyone needs.
Carla, I have just two quick questions for you. First, congratulations. It's a lot of scale in a short period of time that you've been able to achieve. So one question is on the platform, how are you handling any type of fraud, or if there's lost packages or complaints? And on the second is, what is your investment ask?
Okay, so about frauds. Okay, I will start maybe with some example of other platforms. For example, you have BlaBlaCar, you have Airbnb. let's say, when the fraud happened to those platforms, the consequences are really hard. You know, you can basically have a person unfortunately killed in a car when you are, you know, driving someone. We choose this model because basically the only thing that can wrong it's okay, let's say this small package. I mean, it always happen. Now in this test period, it didn't happen because even now we have, you know, all of our users need to log in to leave the details. Then they have grades. Then they have a communication history. You know, it always can happen, but we are diminishing this this possibility. And also today we have talks with insurance company. In the next version we will implement, we will have option, you know, for users to insure the packages. We as a platform, at the time, we are not responsible. We are doing everything in technological sense to maximally diminish the possibility. And in the future, insurance companies will join. About how we are searching about 200K. This is something that we need for platform development, for mobile version, and for first, let's say, for further customer acquisition and advertising.
Nadia, you had a question.
Can you hear me, guys? Yes or no? Yes? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
Awesome. Well, Carla, coming from Serbia, I can just say that I love the product and the idea. We know how much we need it in this area. However, the question that I do have for you, you mentioned previously BlaBlaCar. So can you shine some light on how you're planning to kind of battle with the competition? Because I can assume that the competitors of yours, such as right now, not BlaBlaCar is not a competitor, but they can become. So how are you planning to prevent them kind of stealing the idea and kind of getting them into their own businesses?
Yeah, I was doing quite a lot of research on BlaBlaCar. I mean, of course, I'm not in house, so I cannot never be sure. But they're really focusing on people. They even have in their terms and conditions that the only packages they want to take are the packages from the passengers. I mean, it makes sense because then the whole idea is broken. They even had this big campaign, and so their slogan is that they are Tinder for transport. So they're really focusing on people, like they want to romanticize this idea of traveling. So I really don't think they will move toward packages and you know, remove passengers on the side.
We have a couple more minutes, right? 3 minutes more. So if you have...
Okay, sorry.
Marco, do you have addressed the problem of insurance of the box and so on?
Yeah, yeah. As I told, we are now negotiating with insurance companies. So in the next version, we will have option for insurance and this is also a good marketplace for us because they are also interesting. I think the customer acquisition cost for IT for telco and insurance industry is about 200 euros per user. So they are always searching for platform which can bring them closer to end users. And we have package senders on one side and we have drivers on the second side. So for them, it's really interesting. They're all just waiting for us to finish the platform so they could hop in, you know.
Thank you, everybody. If we don't have any more questions, then I will call